This film made $2.2 billion in box office and is officially the biggest animation film in the history on the planet. More than Frozen, more than Lion King, that comes from China. But why haven't you heard of it? Why would you care about it? And it's coming out in American, New Zealand, and Australian theaters this weekend. And we're going to break down Zha2 for you today. When the first Zha movie came out in 2019, it made only $700 million globally. Now it's the highest grossing animated film in history. Why would you care about this film? Not as a Chinese person. I mean, the world is crazy about K-pop, K-drama, and Japanese anime for years, and nobody knows about Chinese anime. And for good reason, because honestly, as a Chinese person growing up, there isn't a lot of great Chinese animation work in the past 20 years at least. Zha could be a breakthrough point for Chinese animation industry. Michelle Yeung, who voices Zha's mother in the English dub version, calls it a cultural bridge, a way to experience a story most people don't know but told in a way that feels totally contemporary. And no matter where the story is from, the themes are universal about young people who feel misunderstood and who can defy their fate to prove that they can choose their own path in life. And I think this film carries more significance than that because we have to acknowledge the zeitgeist of our time, the geopolitical power dynamic shift. And like it's shaping every other industry, it's also shaping the development of the arts and film industry. So when Zha2 hits the theaters in English this weekend, it's not just another cartoon film. The Hollywood Reporter says the A24-CMC partnership will pose the litmus test of the U.S. market's appetite for Chinese storytelling, as well as the strategic potential of crossover animation when backed by a potent mix of talent and scale. In other words, this is yet another test on a global audience on whether people are ready to embrace stories beyond Hollywood. And the success of this film also revealed a big issue behind the Chinese movie industry business model. Even though it has made $2.2 billion in the world, the studio that made the animation film only got to take 33 cents on the dollar. And that number is so different in Hollywood. The studios will make 50 to 60%. 4,000 artists were involved in the making of Zha2. While the theaters and investors benefited from the box office blew up, they still got their basic low salaries. So it's a massive debate inside the industry right now, whether creators can survive if the reward doesn't really match the risk, even you get to create some of the best work on the planet. Let me know what you think of the film and follow me for more real stories behind China.